Hello. Um, Welcome. My name is Haadi. May I know your name, please?
I'm Marie.
Marie. Marie, before we start this section, I would like to tell you that this section is going to be for 30 minutes and that we are going to use this opportunity. I'm going to use this opportunity to understand what you're going through and to support you as much as possible. And I would like to use this opportunity to state that everything you state here is completely confidential and that everything you say here is safe and would not be touched until you are not safe or someone else is not safe. I would also want to say that you would find me writing from time to time on the paper. It's just for me to keep track of our conversation, and it's just for me to keep it as a reference so that in our subsequent section we can always refer to it. I would like to guarantee you or assure you that everything that I ask you, you are not under any duress or any force or anything of that sort to say things that you are not comfortable with. Feel free to say things that you are comfortable saying, and I think that will be it. Again, I would like to take this opportunity to to do a formal land acknowledgement. I would like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 7 land and that we respect the culture and identity of the people of Treaty 7. Mary, I would like to know a few things. My guess is that you don't mind if I ask you a few questions here in this section. Do you mind, in your own word, telling me what is up at least going on with you?
I came here because I need support when it comes to like excuse me. I tried to talk with my manager about the bullying that I'm going through at work, but there's no action done for that.
Pulling at work sounds like a very stressful and unfair thing. Can you give me an example of what that is like to you, or what happened to you as far as bullying is concerned?
Um, they they make me feel like I'm a laughing stock at work because I came from an indigenous background, an indigenous community. So they call me Indian girl at work. It it's so disrespectful.
Well, I can imagine how painful that must have been to you. It's understandable that you feel this way. How has that affected your outside life?
Um, I don't feel like coming to work because of that. Every time I'm waking up, I'm dragging myself to come to work because I know that the whole day will be terrible for me working with them.
Wow. Let me ask you, is this affecting your family or your home or your daily routine in any way? Since you say this is affecting your mental health too.
Yeah. Before I am like a productive employee, but after working with them, I feel like I'm useless and my voice was never heard. Every time I'm giving suggestions, they just laugh at me. That that I feel like what I'm saying is a funny thing to them.
Well, they seem to laugh at you at work.
Yes, and it's taking a toll on my mental health. My I feel inferior, and my self confidence is getting lower and lower every day.
Have you taken this up in any way at work? Have you spoken to somebody higher up
Um,
about it?
I'm the only indigenous woman at work, and I tried to talk with my manager about it, that I'm going through bullying and racism at work, but she just invalidate my feelings and tell me that I'm overreacting on things that's so simple, or I'm just yeah, I'm just a nobody. I feel like I'm a nobody.
Yeah, that must be hard on you. May I know if you've discussed this with somebody at home? Who are you living with? May I know who you're living with first?
I originally came from Saskatchewan,
Okay,
so I just came here 6 months ago
okay,
for this job opportunity.
okay,
Yeah, so I'm just renting a room
okay,
as of the moment.
okay,
Um, I I have a constant communication with my parents.
okay.
They're both living in Saskatchewan. They're seniors, so they're the reason why I'm working, because they I need to provide for their medical bills.
I see.
Yes, my father is a uh, retired policeman, and yeah, he's not so independent anymore. He's turning 70, so yeah, he had an injury at work, so that's make him like the he needs to use wheelchair, so he can't work anymore. The pension is not enough for his condition. He has diabetes and hypertension too, so I'm their only daughter, so yeah.
I mean, you sound like the breadwinner of the family right now.
Yes.
Now, that must be very stressful for you then. Let me ask you, are you living with are you married?
Before,
You were married?
yes, I was a divorcee.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a husband before, but we just called it quits.
Oh. So my understanding is that you live here alone?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
None.
Wow. Okay. That's a bit concerning. If you are the breadwinner and you are not feeling comfortable with the work that you do right now, it looks like you are not the only person that is affected in this, and that's very concerning. May I know if you've discussed this with your parents?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And they even advised me to quit, but it's hard to find a job right now. Especially, I need to continue supporting them. They're both, I mentioned, they're both seniors, and my mom is a plain housewife. There's no other um, like a source of income for us, but me, I'm the breadwinner. Yeah.
Wow. Well, have you, if you don't mind my asking, if you don't mind me asking, have you sought any medical help through this situation? Have you spoken to anybody?
I tried getting telephone consult from a counselor one time, and yeah, I think it helped me, but I came here for like a legal support for what I'm going through, because I think they're accountable for what I have been going through right now. My company is accountable for that, the mental impact of everything.
Oh yes, oh yes, because I mean, um, here at the Miosin Friendship Center, um, it's a safe place for you to come to, because it's an open office or a safe place for you to come and reconnect with indigenous people. People like you can always be here and access all the services that we have. We act as an advocacy center, but beyond that, we have the ability to refer our clients and everybody that comes in here to other support agencies that they may require. And yes, you were right in mentioning that your organization is responsible for what you are going through. Before I take you through the services that might be available to you legally and immediately, I would like to ask a few more questions. What kind of support system do you have apart from your uh, parents?
I have friends back home.
Okay.
I also call them, and yeah, I get some support from them.
And how has it been speaking with them? Has it helped in any way?
Yes, because I know that they understand what I'm going through. My friends, but sometimes distance also makes it harder for us to reconnect, because 6 months I've been here and no chance to come home at all. Yeah, because I also have some debts to pay, some loans, and I'm planning to like visit them soon.
Oh, from what I heard you said you have some debts to pay to as well.
Yes.
Will that be a reason why you are facing challenges with your mental health? Will that also be a reason?
Yeah, financial struggle is also one of them, because my dad needs to have an operation, and the operation was not covered 100%, so I also need to pay for that.
And from what I gather, you have to pay for that alone?
Yes, because I'm the only daughter of my parents, so
did you say that you have to pay for your dad's operation? And my understanding is that your dad lives here in Canada.
yes.
Have you sought government support in paying for some of his medical bills?
Yes, but it's not enough.
Okay. 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 Now, sorry, I veered a little bit, but back to your situation. To be able to assess, or as part of our assessments, we need to know what support system that would be available for you immediately, and to be able to do that, I would want to know a few more things, if you don't mind my asking. For how long have you been going through this situation?
For my financial struggle, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
That's why I decided to grab this opportunity to work here in Medicine Hat.
Okay.
Because it offers a higher salary for me compared to before.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm working with this company for 6 months already.
Okay, and you've been going through this racism and bullying, you say, for 6 months.
Yes, since day one, they do this to me.
Yes. Back to that situation. All right. Again, I would need some few details, if you don't mind. Do you remember any instance that happened to you that you saw as racism? Because I remember you said they keep laughing at you. Apart from that, is there any other instance you saw as racism or bullying?
They call me Indian girl. Okay. I have my name, but they're calling me that. It's like so.
So they called you Indian girl.
Yes.
Trying to make fun of you.
Yes.
Okay.
And even how I dress up, they told me like I'm so eccentric or whatever. Everything they try to humiliate me in front of our clients.
I see. They try to humiliate you in front of the clients.
Yes. That's the worst part of it.
I see. I mean, with this going on, one would have expected that once you spoke to your manager, he will pick it up. The more reason why I feel that we need to take legal action against the company. If you're okay with that, I would refer you to two organizations, the Alberta Human Rights Commission and the Occupational Health and Safety Alberta. I mean, these two are go-to to ensure that our issue is dealt with. If you're okay with that, I would simply give you a form to fill, mandating us to take that up with them, and then we'll see how it goes. Do you mind just filling this form?
Do I need to sign this one too?
Oh yes.
Here you go.
Yeah. Thank you so much for filling this. This is something that I would use for the referral. But just to recap what we've done so far, my understanding is that you are facing challenges at your job place with bullying and racism, something that is very serious here, not only in Alberta but in Canada. My understanding is that you are facing financial struggle, and that is also not helping matters, right? There are a few things apart from the legal actions that we can take against your company. Have you thought about switching jobs? If I may ask, because again, even before that, do you feel safe? Just for the records, do you feel safe working in that environment right now?
No, I don't feel safe, so switching job is also an option for me.
Okay. May I know exactly what your job description is with this company?
I'm an accounting clerk.
Accounting clerk. Okay, so should I assume that would it be correct to assume that you are looking for a work in a field like this, or there are a few other things that you would like to consider?
If there's a job position that's also the same as what I have right now, it's very fine with me. But if there's others too, I can consider.
Okay.
As long as I have a job, because I can't afford to have no income at all.
Exactly. I mean, looking at the fact that you have your parents who depend heavily on you for their upkeep, and the financial burden of paying the debts, I believe it's extremely important that you find a stable job before, if there's a switch, you make it, right? And for the debt, your financial debt, have you thought about getting a loan to pay for that debt?
I already did. That's why it's I did a bank loan
Okay.
to pay for the hospital bill.
Okay.
That's why I'm paying it through my credit card.
Okay. I get it now. Do you think of, have you thought about other options of trying to pay for that debt?
I tried to like mediate with the hospital, with the bank, I mean, for like a longer period of paying installments. So I think they will accommodate me after knowing that I have an issue with my work.
So that should be able to help, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now for the switch of jobs, okay, there is the Y connection in town. They help with connecting individuals with available jobs here in Medicine Arts. There is also the Samis Employment and Training Association. They help train people in various fields to be able to be readily available for jobs. Would you be okay if we connect with these resources to be able to help you in that regards? Okay, if I may ask you, what sort of salary range are you looking at, so that would know how to go about it?
Hmm. I'm earning like 3,000
Mm-hmm.
per month right now.
Okay. Okay, so you'll be okay getting a job that pays somewhere around that same salary or more, right?
More
Okay.
is the best.
More is always the best.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. I mean, considering your situation, I must say that looking at what you have going on and how you've been able to pull through this for 6 months, I get the impression that you are a very resilient woman. Um, I'm tempted to ask, what gives you the strength?
My parents, for sure.
Your parents,
Yeah,
right?
I can't afford to lose them. That's why I'm doing everything for them to have a healthy and better life.
So your parents are your line of strength, right?
Yes, and our culture, we really value our parents because yeah, they're given by our creator.
Mm, I see. I'm impressed because not everybody can go through this and keep um, keep it moving. I mean, not everybody can be able to go through this. I appreciate the fact that you've held it all together up until this time. I can guarantee you that would give you every possible support that you need in this situation. Like I mentioned, the plan is to first of all continue with your section here with us here at Midwestern Center. I would schedule for another appointment in 2 weeks for you to come in so that we'll gauge our progress with regards to your mental health challenge and the situation at your workplace. I would also schedule for a counseling section with a counselor, if you don't mind.
Yes, I would love to have that.
Yes, because what you are going through is a serious thing, and I would need you to seek the help from a professional. Sorry. Number three, I would connect with these two organizations that I mentioned so that we start the legal process with regards to the actions that we would like to take against your company. And whilst doing that, would connect with Sammy's Training Center and the Y Center so that we'll try and start working on your switch in the workplace. So then at all four fronts, we'll be working to ensure that you go through this and go through it successfully. Are you okay with the options and the targets that we've set for ourselves?
Yes, I do. But I also want to meet our elder here.
Yes. Like I mentioned, as part of our programs here at the Miosin, we have the advocacy program, and we do have elders too as well, who would speak with you and take you through some sort of counseling so that you are able to connect and feel that you really belong here. Is a safe place for you to feel at home, so that you get that healing that is required in this situation. My understanding is that because you are coming from an indigenous community, you have that connection already with your background?
I had it at home, but in here there's none. I want to reconnect with my culture here too, with my fellow indigenous people.
Absolutely. So you are actually at the right place right now. We would, I would connect you with the elders that we have here. In our next section, you'll get to speak with the elders that we have here, and they will take you through, as part of the next section, a few things that would make you feel a lot more comfortable.
Okay.
Are you okay with this?
Yes.
In place? Yes. Again, like I mentioned, we are running out of time. I would just take this opportunity to thank you for coming. It takes strength to be able to come here and speak with us here. I admire your courage. And before we end it all, I would like to ask you if you have any other questions.
When will be our next session again?
Like I mentioned, our next session is in 2 weeks.
Okay.
But then
You will just notify me, or?
yes, I would notify you. We are going to meet here at the same time, but I will send you an email to confirm that. And then when you come, I'll give you progress reports with regards to the things that we have to do to support you.
Thank you for that.
Right. Thank you so much for coming, Mia. Do have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
You too.
All right.